Arlecchino. Oh. Back with Miss Arlecchino. We have just a few more things.
Add Astra.
We are going to continue with our quests today, so that we finish. Yes, it's mostly just furniture. Oh. Okay. Anyways. The quest is waiting. Huh? Oh, okay. I was like, 2. Okay, first we need to kind of do the... condensed. And we're going to do 3 runs for the domain. It's gonna be very easy because she slept. Slept more than my mama when I was little. Oh, kidding.
Transfixed. Everlasting as the moon. Overruled. Witness the power of Gurwa. Know my sword. Gotcha. Busted.
Die, motherfuckers.
This is where you fall. Transfixed.
Girl, I'm killing them and I don't even need anything else.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey. Laid bare.
Die. I want to try Shrews team. They really should give us the option to change inside the domain. But I do think this is a little bit
Sounds
more
good to me.
damage dealy. I don't want to put Bennett here because Bennett is, you know.
Overruled. There is no escape. Drop your weapons. You asked for it.
And I feel like she does more damage in Overload.
Stabilize.
Final warning. Shine down. Transfixed.
She kind of does more damage in Overload teams. I feel like. No? Anybody think so? I don't think I'll ever finish this domain because the artifacts that it's giving, like, they don't even exist.
Illusion shattered. Overruled. Hands where I can see them. Drop your weapons. Witness my rise. Laid bare.
think she's stronger in overloaded. I don't know. Maybe because I don't have any elemental mastery. That's why. Of course, it's a goblet, so useless. Back to the Sea of Bygone Eras we go. Ooh. Just a random fish swimming around us, because that's what fish should do. Oh. BTS. Whatever the fuck that bitch's name. Are they gonna fight? I can't take him seriously with the fucking stone face. Join us. My preparations are complete. What's he gonna do? No, kitty. What the fuck? What you do to kitty? Oh. Why is he so jittery? Justice is my second name. They are innocent. Is he talking about... Oh, this is before... Yeah, of course this is before. Am I supposed to actually do something? I never use Traveler. I don't even like... Bubblegum gun.
Water jet.
No, I don't really think you're supposed to win this. Remus. No, Cassidor. We gotta stop a god from appearing down. Celia, is Celia an actual? I didn't actually listen, so I don't know. But is she like an actual whale, or is she just like, yeah? You tell of what happened within BTS Soul Palace. Rebuild the golden aqueducts. Yeah. Damn, find a way to replace the thing. Bitch, what about you? You gonna just watch? Oh. A new event is today. Huh? How? How'd I do that? Somebody tell me how I... Do I need to touch them? Follow the clues in the mural and touch the flying bird fascism so they stop at their corresponding positions. Oh. Are they gonna repair the aqueduct now? Let me just pick up the chest. Follow the birds. Oh, the birds are gonna fix the thing now. Damn. Of course they just crash into the fucking thing. Ooh. Well, that looks kind of wobbly, not gonna lie. Next one is over there. Phew. Turbo. Follow the golden bee. Cutie. Where was the... Oh god, I forgot. I think it would have been this one. Don't worry, bee, I'm coming, I'm coming. I remember this area. Na, 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 na.
Stop right there!
Girl, who needs a fucking arrow user when you can just Chevrolet that bitch? Now the question is, how the hell do I get up there without like Kazuha or... I don't know, fucking... Oh my god, that bitch is stuck again.
Drop your weapons.
I'm just standing inside of the fucking thing. Collegium Phonacron. Though I think I have selected the wrong one. The wrong chest.
An impressive bounty.
Birds, where are we going, please? Oh, we're fixing the cords. That's it? Aren't there gonna be 3? Oh my god. The mushroom hit us again. Oh, Cilia. A serper of many waters. Are we not gonna go inside the thing? Probably not. Please accept my final symphony. Of course it's sacrificing. Every fucking time a fucking quest comes, somebody wants to sacrifice themselves. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Requiem. I believe I have... Yeah, I marked the wrong chest. Great, great, great.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Dunk. Yes. Event details. Go to challenge. so we can finally fucking fight, you know what I mean? Patrice. Anatolle. Where are my glasses first? I'd like a cut. Oh my god. Of course we'll help out. We're always helping out. We're looking for our sister. Also, we need help every single fucking bitch that comes in this fucking place. Oh god, extreme, there's no need for that. Go, where's Venti? Bitch. Swirl reaction, huh? Since I hate Shao and his stupid fucking attacks. Oh. There's a fucking second half. Okay. Did not expect that.
Years of the storm. Here comes the catch. There is no escape.
Behold! Know your place!
Truth repeats its course. We'll see about that. Busted.
Yeah, I think I might have went too easy because
Illusion shattered.
The wind rises.
There is no escape. Too late for regrets. Years of the... Quietly now. Busted.
Cry louder! Behold!
We'll see about that. Have fun with this game. Here comes the catch. Gotcha.
yeah, we need to go extreme. I thought hard was like this will probably be better now.
Truth repeats its course.
Yeah, level 90.
Busted. Things are about to get tight. Shine down.
The wind rises. Upon the gale. You dare to gaze upon me?
Ears of the storm. Too late for regrets. Peace. Quietly now. Busted. Game's up. Fun's over. There is no escape.
Squall and fury. Ha! Bow your head.
Have fun with this gift. Dare to mess with me? Quietly now. Gotcha. Here comes the catch. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Ah! Yeah. Ha! Ha! Gotcha. Ha! Ja. Yeah.
We'll see about that. Truth repeats its course. There is no escape.
The wind rises. You dare to gaze upon me?
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal. Too late for regrets. Have fun with this gift. There is no escape.
Behold.
What is happening?
Upon the gale. Know your place.
We'll see about that. Truth repeats its course. Quietly now. Things are about to get... Illusion shattered. Too late for regrets. Gotcha. Busted. Shine down. Game's up. Fun's over.
Squall and fury. Search for it.
Intense.
Let me read you a verse. Right here, right now. Skyward! Scatter! Make way for the...
Evil conquering. Worthless. Here. Here. Here.
No, my sword! Rain cutter! Emerge, right here. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right here. Emerge. Yeah! Scatter! Seize the skies!
Useless. Disappear. Worthless. Worthless.
Witness the power of Gurwa. Rain outlines your fate. Right now. Right here. Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Evil conquering. Worthless. Worthless.
Oh.
Worthless. Boring.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Emerge. Right now. Skyward! Scatter!
Disappear. Here. Let's end this now. Worthless. Here. Now you're testing my patience. Useless.
Witness the power of... Emerge. Right now. Scatter! Seize the skies!
Lament. Girl sweating. Sweating girl. Sweating. Okay, that's done. I think what we're going to do is we're going to unlock her. Focused experience mode. So we.
It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look.
Let's go visit Poisson. Pussy. Honestly, the way they say Poisson is giving me pussy, 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 red.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
It's Linny. Hey, bitch.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this is
You can say that again. Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your.
Actually,
we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front.
Oh, are Lynette and Fred?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you.
well,
Since the two of you are so curious,
Oh.
perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
she just appeared out of nowhere.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive.
It's an internal
A
matter.
rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
A phantom child.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the so I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fair. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns,
Oh, look at the earrings.
it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly... Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests.
Of course, Father.
Bye, Dad. Bye, Dad.
It has long been a dream of mine to invite. You're quite well known in the organization already. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and help?
All right.
We don't have
We don't
anything
have
else to do.
anything
That's
else to do right
not
now
true.
anyway. But let's be clear, we're just.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty
What I can
every
do in
day.
the kitchen.
In fact, let's go.
Did father teach you to cook? Poisson is so crowded. Also Poisson. Fucking empty, bitch. There's not a single member of House of the Heart here. Girl. Girl, who you lying to, girl?
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come.
Awesome, thanks. So, we're.
Well, when I happened to run into you two early. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies
Again,
every
Poisson
now
is
and
empty,
then.
but go off,
I
sis.
should probably make sure.
Okay, well, there are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along.
Are we actually gonna see people now? Or is it just gonna be empty? And they're just gonna spawn in? Or is it just gonna be like 3 people and that's it? Wow, 4. Damn.
Linny! We're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming
Brought them with me? Hello?
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
No way!
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Damn, we're famous.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon...
Of course! Father and Linny have...
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever...
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can...
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire... Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon?
Correct.
Oh, not cool at all!
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're...
Oh, we don't need something like that. Come on! We insist! I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine, huh?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys...
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your... I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects.
Wait. When you said...
But those are the best things we can get. Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him...
Damn.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly...
Really?
Awesome! It's been so
We
long
definitely
since we've
feel
had guests to
them
play
now.
with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something.
Well, we'll talk to you all later.
All right, see you later.
Bye!
Are they gonna like backstab us like Arlecchino does?
Linny, about all that poison and stuff tactics stuff.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous
Oh, Jesus
problem
Christ.
child and was abandoned by his family. Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Damn. Next one, please. Okay, now there's more people.
Filial,
Final.
supplies are here.
No, it's the same
Thanks.
people. Okay.
And who are the...
Allow me to introduce...
Oh, you're the It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all...
Of course, we're making a...
Oh, good.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that's...
Oh, this is the first we've heard.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden. After this mission...
Oh,
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the other?
I heard that.
Oh!
Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now.
That's enough, Philly.
Don't talk about family members.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever...
Well, that...
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. You're right. Oh, Linny's getting
Girl, are we already planning something? Are we just making circles around the same place?
So, what do you think? Well, father is always. Well, I should probably get cooked.
Of course!
Then let's head out and. Huh? Fremine, what are you doing here?
Hey, nice to see
Oh,
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? Were you looking for something just now?
it's not
Yeah, we've got some left.
some food and water.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware. And you were just.
I thought I'd grab.
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. You're lying. Tell me what's going on.
maybe it'll...
This is the first time I.
Just.
Oh. Following Fremine to a secret location. A girl.
You're back! Oh,
Hello, my name's Linny.
hi, Lenny. I'm also a chap. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet. Does that name ring any...
No, not at all. That's not a name we have. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm.
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About.
So ever since we got to Poisson.
Half a month?
I know what I'm.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do.
I've thought it through. And, Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices.
So what you're saying is that.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, if Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all the... I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with.
So what's your plan then?
Girl.
You can't keep her here.
I haven't thought that.
Come with me. There are.
I guess we're gonna get to know Clairvy.
Those two sure care... well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where... No way! They have a really deep bond. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house...
I'm sorry, Linny.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I.
Huh?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued. Later on, when you started calling me Linny,
Oh.
I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. You and Lynette are the most important.
Oh, looks
Aw.
like things are getting kind of heated between...
That's so sweet.
Oh, it's raining.
No, father. What are you doing, children?
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been...
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should try.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And I just... Thank you.
me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Claire, that means finding out where she came from and what she's...
I've tried that.
And?
And... nothing. She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
I don't know.
Let's see here.
Aranara?
Paimon remembers hearing something like... Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really really remember where she...
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're...
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3.
Oh my
Ready?
god.
1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Oh my god, that is so funny. Lynette is just so deadpan. I love it.
But what a surprise!
Girl, she said,
What brings
you
you
ain't
here, dear
excluding me,
sister?"
bitch.
And, when exactly did you get here?
That was good. That was good. I like.
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremen. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Pine.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steer...
All in. She said all in, bitch.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much.
Damn,
wiggle room here,
cold
Lynette.
as bitch.
Well, I guess we're all in this together. There's no time to lose.
She eating lasagna.
I'm full. She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it.
That's right. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger.
Does she know that she is already...
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer.
Clairvy, if you've got some time.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hello.
Clairvy,
Hello.
how did you join the House of...
Huh? The knave brings you here and...
It's just that your name, it's not on the
The roster? Oh, the people in charge. They're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a rock in this house. Some people are family, and other people are just... Wait,
Is there anyone that can vouch for...
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the...
Have either of you heard of that?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Maybe we should try...
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To be happy.
To... where the sun can That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house runs deep.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy... Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was... Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run...
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a... Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by...
Ah, Paimon gets
Damn, distract
I'll
her.
give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking. And, of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, if the worst-case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. You too. Okay.
Damn, father's at the beach, enjoying.
I really hope this goes well.
Mount Automatocui. I can't imagine father just climbing this ladder. Oh no. Child? Of course there's child here. Why wouldn't child be with her?
It's the knave. And child. Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain...
Basically, unless Master feels there's
Oh.
a need to meet with me, she's not going to be But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the...
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious...
Damn. They all
I could
shitting
do
on
without, I'd
Cisna.
say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth,
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but...
is that so? Introductions have already...
well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone...
Good question. I'd also
Damn,
like to know-
Charles like.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestep.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to
Oh.
resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Hmm?
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you...
And why would I betray...
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Oh.
At least...
Oh.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster...
Wait, did you really do something?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster...
Well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to Oh, based on your reaction.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turn, although it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things. When
You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the...
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier
Damn.
to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow. The Primordial Sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray.
Good. Like I said.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Heart, I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so
Friendly.
The losing part.
They were that high stakes?
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got some.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter there, just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay, okay.
Jesus.
I get the picture. Well, would you look at the time? I should probably... Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next...
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can...
All right. Well...
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say...
I like the sound of that.
We should probably get going too.
Oh? You want...
What do you see?
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick... Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please.
Damn.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Of course she did, the way you talk, bitch.
I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues.
You could have talked even more suspiciously, bitch. Imagine to look left and it's just us.
Hey, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surf. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
So she's a bitch.
Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... Well, we could always try... Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. How did...
Good. I've got the...
Really? Well, what
I think she means that her story needs to be brought out from the shadows.
Whoa,
That's what I think
That's
she
a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get...
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade.
Or l'endroit, la piété, rien bien.
Oh, yikes. That Aurora guy has a huge scar on his face.
Ah, I've met him before.
Did he say...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with...
Wait, so that...
It may seem cruel, but it's just... Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we... Her name's not here, huh? Well, let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine...
Sorry. I managed to talk to quite a few people.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight.
Yeah.
As members of the House of the Hearth, certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision.
These kinds of conflicts have...
Well, that's true. I can't say for sure.
You think she's been in...
No, Not She's told me about it before. Experiments being run.
And they just believed all.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for.
This is all because of
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's this Project Stooja all about, huh?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the
Wait, but isn't that a...
key roll is just another way of saying dangerous roll. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse.
Damn.
Their plan isn't exactly... It's just that... we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside...
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to... But it looks like things are more
We can only focus on one situation at a time.
You're right. Even if we can... Well, it's getting late. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Rest in the temporary accommodations.
Hey, you don't think she's even scary when she smiles? If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on... Look! Look over there! Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees...
Damn, she really wants to get caught, huh?
Over there!
Oh look, there's a puppy.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast! Oh, look! She stopped!
Bitch, where you going, bitch?
Clairvy! Shh! I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? Oh, please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. Sure. Although, everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the... You're saying... Then it's just... That doesn't seem like something she would do. She... I knew you would. Everyone thinks she's a good person. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? Also, Paimon's getting... It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us. Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? Perry and I promised each other that... But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. I should really go talk to Mother. But we just fought. She doesn't want to see me. What should I do?
Yeah, this is from the fucking teaser.
I'm on really... Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
The night passes.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go.
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't... I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one.
Secret experiment? Could
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment
Do know
itself,
it's an
but I do
independent
know it's an
operation.
entirely independent operation. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to.
Alright, that's good to Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor work together to do something horrible. It's just that it doesn't seem like the easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but
Father didn't come back. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. All right.
I wonder what the children are up to. You know what? I'm kind of done with climbing up and down these motherfucking ladders. So I'm just gonna walk to there because I don't want to fucking do this again. I would rather do this than the other thing.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
a little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Oh.
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or, although I must profess to being curious, without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Us? Distract you?
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. Don't worry. I'll be short.
The ocean breeze is sure nice.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll leave you to
Of
think
course
things
she
over.
knows.
If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Remuria. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope.
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now. Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave... Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not...
Damn. Birds in a cage.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, I'm glad to see you get along with my children.
You're not planning on doing it...
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and... Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to...
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filion and Toy and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
But that...
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of if Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment, of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
Oh
Do try and
god.
keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if.
Wait, where did you get that?
She's so good.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Oh girl, she's such a boss-ass bitch. Farina or Nouvellette? Nouvellette.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neville, I must say. I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper... Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate... I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding... It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal.
Damn, she's efficient too. She already has tea? Damn. Did she make it herself?
I understand your request. However, at the risk of...
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope, of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will and, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions with...
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
Damn.
You choose your words carefully indeed.
My thanks for your generosity. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I can...
Indeed. I trust you would not...
All right, Traveler Paimon.
Let's go, Arlecchino.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then...
You really
Irrigation
want
scheme.
to know? I would imagine there might be.
Winnie, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your tiki cap on, too.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking... Well, let me make it up to you at least.
Oh, you don't have to give us it.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should...
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here, your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway,
Why is he
I should
talking?
head out. Goodbye!
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
She said light reading.
Why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Oh.
Then what do you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
True.
Wonderful. Here it is.
Girl, not the asshole lips.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Into the sunlight. Uh-oh. See, I don't know if we're gonna have to battle her right now. So, I'm just gonna quickly get my nouvellette thing. Oh, this is not the Nameless Ruins. This is something else.
How about we explore the area ahead of us
Are you for
later?
real, Genshin Impact? Really?
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Okay, here we go.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood. Clairvy was happy here. For a time.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Tevat. But as for how to raise them, Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Jesus.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age, who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and
Damn.
Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for
Oh no.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed.
Oh,
10
we didn't
years
see
worth
that.
of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but it was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping, Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy, if she couldn't escape and fight back. Precisely. Death. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere.
I left that name behind long ago. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. And that
Damn.
is where the story ends.
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind, of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed.
Memo keeper.
Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that...
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were...
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may...
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about...
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable, but other times she would hide from me. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason, but... No matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Damn.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there enough... So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for... I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question...
Is this really what you want to do?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I gave your friends quite...
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Jesus.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settled.
Is...
Father, let me
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that,
Uh-oh.
you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now,
By traitors?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to.
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoi, Sato, Toddy. Nantoi clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying!
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy...
You little... You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo? Have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're...
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know a single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like that's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of
brainwashed.
betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson...
Filial, Nantoi, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your... If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness. Even if...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Well, you did.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Enough.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot... However, given the extent of your...
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will... However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength,
Girl.
and I shall offer a concession.
Wait.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Time to duel.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? Can they really win something? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow.
Maybe she just wants to.
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the...
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
Damn, Traveler needs to be humbled.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Okay, here we go. Thank God I fucking switched characters. Oh. Girl, the way she's walking. Look at her.
Closer now. Why the hesitation?
Girl, I ain't hesitating.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Let the show be.
Is it my turn now?
Let the mighty...
Your turn for what,
With
bitch? You're gonna
these
get
rising
annihilated.
flames. Hang in there. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Get in gear!
Look, trapped like a bunch of helpless animals. Is it my turn now? Spare your energy. Running is of little use. There is no escape.
Girl, mind your business.
Now's our chance.
Bow your head.
Bow your head.
Is it my turn now?
Be sanctified.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Father's even stronger than I expected.
Girl, she's not strong. Huh? Oh, girl, what is happening? Ooh, she became the devil. Lucifer. Appear. Damn. Oh my god, the heels. Girl, the heels are insane. Peruere. Peruere. Here we go. Time to fight the spider. Well, that's not fair, is it?
My blade is all that remains.
Absurd. Torn to oblivion.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
I mean, technically we're gonna beat her, but
Wait, hear me. Shine down.
oh girl.
Watch out for father's movements! Look out!
Shit. Oh, Barbara, right.
Illusion shattered.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
Let's see how strong you are.
Holy shit. God, I need a minute. Well,
Silence!
Sometimes
oh. Oh, damn, we almost died. Not she's soloing us, damn. Oh my god, the Fremine, Kazuha, Raiden
you should
scene
know better
again.
than to crowd in one place.
Uh-oh. Holy shit.
Oh, I know.
Oh my god, that was epic.
I'm sorry, father!
She dodged. She blocked. Holy shit, that is strength, girl. Oh
Sorry for
my
what?
God.
This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Not the shade. Can we get this form? Oh my god.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
But not strong enough. Oh, is this the Blood of Life thing? Not the domain expansion.
I can't move.
Oh my god, this is epic.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Holy shit. Oh my god, that was epic. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that was... Oh, Jesus.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We... Brother...
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm
Oh?
prepared to change. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping.
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I...
Wonderful. Then,
Bottled flames?
indeed, they're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No, if you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the house. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the
Oh,
Memory
okay.
is a mysterious thing indeed.
So, you're just...
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die. And our secret...
Even so, I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver.
Of course.
Damn.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life...
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poitiers. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice... Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house.
Damn.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
And it's time for Clairvy to disappear. How was she out in the
Can we
sun?
talk now? You really are Perry, aren't you? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future?
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
She's just sitting on this chair, a rock.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless. Huh? That's it? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happened. Can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying to... At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often... Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom.
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn, but somehow, I still think I understand. According to if I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a difference.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organ. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and
That's more than enough. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I
Aren't
still
you
haven't
outside,
seen the
bitch? The
outside
fuck?
world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so... You know, are you playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom? Ah, that's where Mora... If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new jets. Just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother? She probably would. Those yokai you mentioned. I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head. Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep. I was always too afraid to skip, but at the academia, I bet you could do also. I'm just kidding. The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime. Oh no! Don't worry. We were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was...
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. And
Yeah. Oh, is father gonna...
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself.
Bye, baby girl.
May we meet again someday.
In the spirit realm. And she's gone. Poof. Sometimes I wish I could disappear.
She left so
No, no, no.
soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish hers.
I also have certain sentiments left on. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya, but a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, whatever regrets may linger.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go.
That's where it happened, yeah.
Father, the bottled flames have been...
And you? What?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the hotel.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the... I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet...
I just... never understood what you saw in me.
You're brave, talented, and you would do anything to protect them.
Oh. Compliments from the father.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks...
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero? Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. I'm not deserving of that title.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though
Father.
No one knows what the future holds. What tragedy or triumph may be in store. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never...
I understand, Father.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. The road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll...
You've done so much for me, Father. And that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with protecting my family at all...
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to... Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and as for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, no matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we
So
both
she's the fourth,
reach our
and we couldn't
desired
beat her.
desti-
But we did beat Child, but how did we beat Senor? That's more the question of the day, bitch. Bitch, what the
I see the value in my own...
Didn't Linny say that?
We can switch now. Father is back.
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better. What about you? Are you feeling...
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Oh, and Linny and the other members have left Poisson.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crucibina.
Wait, what?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year Crucibina had an extremely cruel and radical way of... When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she...
Really? See, the last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a...
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was... The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has. And that's what fathered.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did, if Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't, but even if we didn't, we may have arguments or time.
Whether the path before. So I wanted to say thank you for.
Oh, we didn't do anything.
Of course.
Are Filio and
I actually saw them at a cafe. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they seemed happy.
Cute. And there it is, when the heart flame goes out. And if we check here, we have the domain. Oh, I thought it was gonna be in the middle. Scattered ruins. Anyways, this will be all for today. We've explored enough. We did enough. And yeah. This is it, my friends. Thank you so much for watching.